Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 12 of Let's Build an Inca plot. In the last episode we were doing the furnishings for this room. Changed it slightly, just got rid of the fire because I think it was Alan House came over and looked and said, you know, it's middle of the day, you'd be out busy doing stuff, so got rid of that. And I've also got some great ideas for other things, but I want to finish these houses first. So let's see, we're back to interiors, and this one's slightly bigger, so we've got a bit more room. We're still going to do the same sort of thatch roof, so we're just going to bring all that thatch floor, sorry, so straw floor, thatch floor, whatever you want to call it, and get all of this across. And let's go grab a door as well, put that here. And I'm still not done detailing the exteriors as well. In case any of you were wondering, I'm going to be adding buttons and maybe trapdoors and just other stuff around, just to make it, because I mean, look at that, it's okay, but it's still a bit, you know, I could have more. But we're going to focus on the interiors first, and then do that as part of the exterior details of the overall town. So here's our second building for interiors. So I think for this one we might be a little bit fancier, and we're going to have a little separation. So we're going to have some of this going across, and I'm also going to put the roof in. I always put the roof ceiling, same thing. I always like to put ceilings in first, as that lets you know exactly how much space you've got to work with in the building. A lot of people don't bother about doing it, and that's fine, you know, it's just personal choice, but I like to include ceilings on roofs like this just because I feel it adds a bit more sort of realism to supporting the actual roof, you know, making it not sag down and all that stuff. So we've got this. We're going to need a meta stick so that we can get the wicker fence texture, so we can copy that like this and put another one up there. Do we want? No, because that'll join up. So we're just going to leave it like that. So we've got a nice little wicker fence, and we can now put the floor down. Not floor, bed down. I'm going to do the same type of bed that we did in the last episode. So it's going to be the hay stairs and hay slabs. And hopefully we can get these hay slabs without actually getting the ocean biome versions. Yep, great. So that all works fine. We've got a nice big bed there. We've got plenty of space over here, so we can put another little fire pit down. I'm going to grab some of that and just some normal cobblestone, and for there as well. Bring that down. Bring that one up. Yeah, just to balance it out a little bit. Okay, so in the bottom there, we're going to go for some coal. So we just want a block of coal, and we want the second metadata of this, so coal on 2, and you get this glowing sort of ash ember thing going on, and that's pretty cool. If we do 44 coal on 2, we can get our Uvara slabs. We'll put some dirt slabs down there. So you can see the interiors are going pretty much the same thing. It's going to be very, very similar to what we last had. It's just it's a little bit bigger, it's a bit more expansive, so we can fit a bit more in. So let's just go check over here what we did include, and we can think of ideas. So we want to first clear that. So we want this, we want some paintings, some wood, we need some hanging stuff, some trapdoor shelving's always good, a couple of these items, chest. Yeah, it's a decent start. So let's see, what can we do? We want to have some boards across here, so you know you can prepare your food and stuff like that. I like these as well because it's almost like you can sit on here with your feet there. You're sitting by the fire, so you keep them warm. You can eat your food, that type of stuff. And I forgot to grab a pressure plate. I'll just do that from here. If we get a stone pressure plate, and now I definitely need a stick, so we'll just throw that one away. And I think to show that they're eating the food on the floor, I'm going to try and get a plate, but I want to make sure I get the brown plate, which I haven't done. So if I change biomes, will that change the plate? I think it does. but how does that affect upstairs? Doesn't. Good. So it doesn't affect the upstairs, so that's a great start. Just had to check that my microphone was on and not muted and all that. I had a little panic then. And we have to get rid of that, otherwise we won't be able to get round to the bedroom area. So that's fine, we can get rid of that plate, we don't need 2 of them. We can have, if that trapdoor's there, you can't get past. So, we want to have some trapdoor shelving like that. And in fact, do we need to be able to walk around there? I mean, you can walk around and see. So that's enough really, isn't it? You don't really need to be able to get around there, I don't think. We'll do some shelving all across there like that anyway. And we can get a lever. And we'll put 1... Oh, we can't do this, can we? Well, we'll just leave that for... Oh, we can't put it there either. Where can we put this idea? I don't think we're going to be able to fit it in. I suppose we could do it here, but I'm not sure if it's going to work too well. We're going to need some brown carpet. Brown carpet. I'm looking in the wrong thing. There we go. Brown carpet. And we're going to do that. And I actually want to swap these around so that they're on the top. So, like that. But facing that way. Copy that over. And you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. So I'm going to get the brown carpet like that. Copy that. Put it over the top. And if you haven't seen this before, this might blow your mind. Use the biome changer to get the extreme hills version. And just copy that across. And in fact... No, we'll just leave it as that. And that'll be fine. Oh, we could try find one that's going to have a nice floor texture, but I don't think we will. It's all going to be clay or gravel. Mossy stone. And... No, so it's all going to be gravel or clay. And you add that one bit of mossy stone. I would rather have the gravel, I think. So we'll just keep going until we get to an extreme hills one again. There we go. Copy that. That didn't work, did it? There we go. Took a while for the texture to update. Just check the roof, that's fine. So you've got this here. I mean, it does kind of block the fire, but... Oh well, what are you going to do? We can put a little gap in the roof up here like we did for this, which means we need the upper slab. So just get rid of that. Right click, that should have given me the right metadata. Plonk that in, and this is where we're going to have an issue now. If I change the biome to that, it's going to change... No, it's going to change nothing. It's going to change this to clay, but I think we can live with that being clay. I thought something just fell then. Strange. Can't put that there. Fine. Right, so that's all looking nice. What else can we do? We've got the pots and pans that are going to hang down here. In fact, I'm going to put them somewhere else. I want it to be different. Can a painting fit there? Oh, it can. Okay, so there's a good way to actually use up this space, because you actually can't put anything on top of this carpet. So we're going to put our pots and pans and knives above there, which means we can actually use this for something a little more useful. Let's see, I'm going to put a bag here, so we need extreme hills for that actually. So biome tool again, put a bag there, bit of redstone here for the bit of blood. I always like to include that. And let's just brighten that up a little bit. There you go, so it glows. What else can we include? Don't think there's too much else we do need to add. Put some stuff up here. We've got carrots there, onions. Why not? We'll have some fish, and then I can get a ladder, and I have a feeling that that's going to pop off. Ready? Oh no, it didn't. So I'll put this little ladder here, change the biome of that, and if I put trapdoors all along here, it actually looks like it's a little storage section, and I like that you can see through, so I'm going to leave that the way it is. We've got this here, we can actually use this for something, so let's get a chest, put that up there. That's good use of little storage. We still have this section here that's quite open for something. I think what I might try and add in this house is a little clothesline somewhere. It's going to join up. If I change the meta, will it still join up? Yeah, it's still going to join up. So I can't have a clothesline along here because it will join up. What about then if I did it? No, maybe that'll be for the next house then, an idea for the next interior. We can't quite fit that in here, I don't think. Let's just go for a very basic fence and pressure plate. And I'll try the stone one, see what we can come up with. We'll put it here because you can still walk through. Try the stone one, and I got rid of the metacycler. I always do that, don't I? Cards. Don't think you can really get away with cards. Definitely can't use the writing pad. Chessboard. Stuff like that. No. So we'll just go for a simple one and nice wooden table. And maybe these are a little bit better off so they can actually have a chair and a table there. And I think that's all we really need to include. Maybe put a little bit of a rug down. It's always a nice little extra thing to have. A little rug there. Could have one here as well. Maybe it's like part of the bedding or something. But yeah, it's a nice small little interior. I like doing things like interiors like this. You just add in small little details here and there. I really want to add something here, but you can't without it blocking the path. Like, you can't get around, and it's really bugging. And see what could we include there that's not going to obstruct our path. Is there anything we could add? I mean, a cobblestone wall, but you know what's going to be beneficial to having a cobblestone wall there? What metadata do we have for that? Don't think anything's going to really look right. God, just once, I'd like it to be able to lock the metacycler in position or something so that you can't get rid of it. Wouldn't that be a great idea? I mean, we could do that, I suppose. You know, he's got his own little bit of weaponry or whatever that's meant to be. No, well, we'll just leave it like that for now. If you guys have any ideas of what could go here, then let me know and I'll maybe add that in at another date. We haven't got any cauldrons actually either, and I actually want to revisit the this over here to put some of the cauldrons in, because now we've got the new metadatas. We can actually use this texture and fill it up, and you get this on top, and I think that might look quite nice in certain places. Let's just see actually if we can fit one of those in this building. I don't think we're going to be able to, are we? That's definitely not going to fit there. If it was there, we won't be able to get past. So no, we're not going to be able to fit that in anywhere really, except for there, but that sort of covers up the fireplace and the embers, and I quite like being able to see that. Could put it there, I suppose. A little bit in the way though. Fill that up to the top. Makes it a bit more interesting, fills the space I suppose. Let's try and see what variations we can get. Definitely want to keep that rope ladder, so if we can't do that and get the deserty texture, then I suppose it's going to be fine if we can't. Alright, so it'll just be that one. Got a nice little barrel texture, and we've got that. And I didn't even put any of the wood in these. So let's see if there's actually anywhere we can fit that in. And I don't think there is. Well, we seem to have got quite a lot into a really small space, to be honest. So we've done quite well for ourselves. I think I might put those there though, just to make it a little different. So maybe it's a big corner fire, I don't know. Yeah, there we go, we've got the logs in, that's the important thing. Or maybe we'll just get rid of that and we'll just put these logs here like this. You don't have to be able to get through that gap, I suppose. I mean, it's just the idea that there is something there. I think actually it's pretty good that you can't get through, and I'm just going to want to add that to... Oh, I can't. Oh, it can go there, but it's got rid of the trap door that was there. Oh, that's fine, doesn't really matter too much, not that big a deal. Could put one there as well. And if we can change the biome, there we go, and then just see what that looks like outside. Not messed anything up, that's good. And which means I then want to get rid of that. So I didn't really like this here. Boom. Good, there we go. So this is a really nice interior. As you can see, it's still very basic, although it's a little bit bigger. In fact, it's only really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks longer. It's just got an extra row of blocks along there, but it is quite different and still really basic and simple at the same time. So that's really cool that we've managed to keep those really basic and really nice and detailed as well. Alright, so that's it for this episode, guys. The next episode we're going to be doing that house, and then we're going to be sort of going over redoing some of these sections, I think. Maybe I'll be doing these houses, I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I next come to record those episodes. But for this episode, that's it, we're done. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.